Welcome back to Marvel Champions in our third game featuring Jennifer Walters aka She-Hulk using the Leadership Recon against Ultron, the third and final boss of the core box. Now, as I said in the previous video, I don't know much about Ultron, but I do know a little bit about She-Hulk. I know that she is a lawyer and that she got her own show, just like Daredevil and the rest of the Defenders. Not that she is a Defender. I don't know if that's true or not. But as a lawyer, I expect her to have more intellectual stuff going on, some more stuff regarding mental stuff, and not just be Hulk smashing the entire time. I haven't read the cards yet, so I can't say for sure, but I guess we will find out. I've already shuffled the obligation into the encounter deck, as well as the prerequisite. What was it? One modular encounter set recommended under attack. And I actually read the setup this time, searched the Ultron drones environment, and put that into play. Where did I put that? Ultron drones. I just found the card. I haven't read it yet. So that's going to be in play. Ultron's going to be out here. And we should be able to get started. This has 3 main schemes this time, so that should be interesting. I'm assuming that this time I will actually... Well, last game I was supposed to also have moved on to the second scheme, but I didn't account for that for some reason. But it's fine. I think I would have won either way. Let's do the back of the setup. What is this? Or I suppose I should read the front first. Claw's mysterious red-headed employer is really the genocidal android Ultron. Okay, so he is an android. You can never really tell with Marvel characters or comic book characters in general, whether they're an android or they're just wearing a mask. The Crimson Cowl. Ultron is using the component Claw delivered in order to build an army of Ultron drones. When revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down, engage with them as a drone minion. Okay. What the heck's a drone minion? Ultron drones. Each face-down drone minion engaged with a player has a base scheme of 1, a base attack of 1, and base hit points of 1. Force response after a face-down drone minion is defeated. Place that card in its owner's discard pile. Ultron. 1 scheme, 2 attack villain, android. Force response. After Ultron attacks you, choose to either place 1 threat on the main scheme or put the top card of your deck into play face-down engage with you as a drone minion. So after Ultron attacks you, so that's not scheming, that's, okay. That's interesting. So this is a horde, minion horde boss sort of thing. Let's see how that goes. I believe I actually have to draw my hand first, and then this part happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I should actually check to see if she has 6. Jennifer Walters, 5 recovery, alter ego, attorney, yep, attorney, gamma, I don't know what gamma is, I object, interrupt, when threat will be placed on a scheme, prevent 1 of that threat to limit 1 per round. She-Hulk, 1 thwart, 3 attack, 2 defense, hero, avenger, gamma, do you even lift? Response, after you change to this form, deal 2 damage to an enemy, okay. Hand size of 6, hit points 15, that's the most of anyone I've played so far. And on hero side, hand size of 4. Ooh. Okay, so I guess you're really expected to flip back and forth a lot, because I guess the response, after you change to this form, deal 2 damage to an enemy, that's supposed to make up for 1 card that would be in your hand. But I think I would rather just have that 1 card. Let's see what happens though. Draw my hand of 6. And was it the top card of my deck? Each player places the top card of their deck into play face down as a drone. So I get a drone to start with. The power of leadership, max 2 per deck, double the number of resources this card generates while paying for a leadership card. Focused Rage, hero action, exhaust Focused Rage and take 1 damage to draw 1 card. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so she can hurt herself to get more draw. Legal practice. Oh wait, no, this comes into play with 0. Yeah, I forgot about that. Just making sure that that shouldn't have come into play with anything. Wow, the defeat is only 3 per player. That's gonna go away real quick. Legal practice, 0 cost event. Alter ego action thwart. Choose and discard up to 5 cards from your hand. Remove 1 threat from a scheme for each card discarded this way. I don't think that's good. Inspired, upgrade. Attached to an ally, max 1 per ally. Oh, this is a leadership card. Attached ally gets +1 towards and +1 attack. 2 cards to boost one ally's things by... If I was playing Spider-Man, and I could put that on Black Cat, that would be interesting, because then she could attack for 2 for free every turn. 1-2 punch, 1 cost event. Skill, response, after you make a basic attack using your attack, ready She-Hulk. Her base attack is 3. That feels kind of weak. I feel like this shouldn't cost 1. I feel like that should cost 0. I don't want to use 2 cards out of my 4, because my hand size is only 4. To just do another 3 damage to something. And Helicarrier. Hey, there we go. That's what I want to see. I don't think that's good. I literally can't use this because I don't have an ally. And I don't need to thwart right now, so I'm going to use these 3 for Helicarrier. Oh wait, but then I can't do the Focused Rage. I kind of want that Focused Rage, just being able to draw cards every turn. Oh, wait, if I do Focused Rage, flip over, take a damage, draw a card, I still only have 2 resources, and I can't do the Helicarrier, that feels bad. But I think draw at the cost of damage is better than reducing the cost of something. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put out the Focused Rage. And wait, these are only 1 resource cards, right? Yeah, these are only 1 resource cards. Flip over to... Wait, what's her thing again? Whenever a threat will be placed on the main scheme. So I have to stay in this form in order for that to even activate. There's no... Man, Peter Parker and or Captain Marvel both were able to use their alter ego effects in alter ego, like during our turn. But whatever, I'll flip over to She-Hulk. She-Hulk flips over, so I get to deal 2 damage to a drone, and then this goes into my graveyard. After a face-down drone minion is defeated, place that card in its owner's discard pile. Yep, okay. That got rid of Tenacity. I will use Focus Rage, take 1 damage to draw a card. And that's Hawkeye. What is Hawkeye? Hawkeye, 3 cost ally, 1 thwart, 1 attack. Clint Barton. I don't know much about Hawkeye either. 3 health. Avenger. Hawkeye enters play with 4 arrow counters on him. Response. After a minion enters play, remove 1 arrow counter from Hawkeye to deal 2 damage to that minion. Wow, that seems really good. Oh, wait a second. I have a Power Leadership. Power Leadership can pay 2 for a leadership card. This is a leadership card. 2 plus Helicarrier. 3. Okay. Hawkeye comes into play with 4 arrow counters. And that is it for me. Okay. 1 threat on the main scheme. Ultron attacks. After Ultron attacks you, choose to either place 1 threat on the main scheme or put the top card of your deck into play face down, engage if you as a drone minion. Since this is going to go away real quick anyways, I think it's better to just let that happen. And I feel like this is not supposed... We're not supposed to try to keep this around. So he's going to attack. That gets +1. And he gets 1 boost card. Attacking for 2. I have 15 health. I think I should just take it. I don't know what cards are in here, but I think I should just take it. Oh, this is a star. Boost. Choose to either spend a physical resource or put the top card of your deck face down, engage with you as a drone minion. I should draw my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, not 5. I am not discarding a card. Are you kidding me? Power, lead from the front. 2 cost. Event, tactic, hero, action, choose a player. Each character that player controls gets +1 towards and +1 attack until end of the phase. Ooh. Another Power of Leadership. Another 1-2 punch. And Vision. Android, Avenger. 4 cost ally, 1 thwart, 2 attack. Action, spend a energy resource. Choose either thwart or attack until the end of phase. Vision gets +2 until to the chosen power. Limit once per round. I think what I'm going to do during my turn is use all 4 of these to pay for Vision. So yeah, I don't want to discard. And this was... Or put the top card of your deck into play face down. So this comes into play face down. But then Hawkeye can remove a counter to kill it. And that was Ground Stomp. 2 cost event. Hero action, deal 1 damage to each enemy. Oh, this would have been... This is a great drone killer. What the heck? Alright. Yes, so... No blocks, no boost, 2 damage to me. 1, 2. And then I'm gonna remember to actually deal myself a card this time. This is Concussive Blast. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each friendly character. That's a shame. 1 damage to Hawkeye, 1 damage to me. And then it's my turn. I'm gonna use all 4 of these, or all 3 of these. Actually, wait. Focus Rage. 1 damage, draw a card. Gamma Slam, 4 cost event attack superpower. Hero action attack. Deal X damage to an enemy to the maximum 15. X is the amount of damage you have sustained. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so Focus Rage to draw stuff until I draw Gamma Slam, and then just slam them. Okay, that's interesting. Ultron has 17 hit points. There's nothing engaged with me. I can... Yeah, I don't think this changes my game plan at all. I'm going to use all 3 of these to pay for vision. Actually, not all 3 of those. Not all 3 of those. I'm going to use these 3 to pay for vision. And then I can spend a lightning resource to get +2 to a stat until the end of the turn. I'm going to choose attack. And then vision is going to attack Ultron for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She-Hulk will thwart. I know I said that I probably shouldn't try to keep this around, but I cannot help it. If I can stop it from moving along, I will. And I think that I want to stay in hero form and leave it at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I got? 1 cost support, the Triskelion location shield, increase your ally limit by 1. Oh! Okay. That's interesting, because I know that there was the cards that boost your stats in the aggression and justice deck. And I was like, well, there's no leadership stat. So I wonder what their boost stat card is going to be, and I guess this is going to be it. Increase your ally limit by 1. 0 cost event, get ready, action, ready, and ally. That's cool. Superhuman Strength, 2 cost upgrade, superpower She-Hulk gets +2 attack. Force response, after She-Hulk attacks, discard Superhuman Strength to stun the attacked enemy. That's fine. Another get ready. Alright. Main scheme gets 1. Ultron attacks. This time I'm going to choose to give myself a card. Is it from the... Or put the top card of your deck into play, engage with you. My card. In play with me. I think I'm going to use Hawkeye again. To just kill it. This was Strength. Ultron boost. I am not defending. 2 boost. So that's 4 damage to me. I'm up to 9 damage. And my max health was 15? Yeah, 15. And then deal myself a card. Legal work. You may give to the... Oh, she should be unexhausted. Everything should be unexhausted. Give to the Jennifer Walters player. You may choose to flip to alter ego form. Choose exhaust Jennifer Walters, remove 1 legal work from the game, or give the main scheme 1 acceleration. No. No. I'm gonna exhaust her. And remove this from the game. And I can flip to alter ego. Do I want to? Is there anything I want to do as a... No, there's no benefit to doing that. Yeah. I don't get to draw until the end of my turn, and I still want to be in hero form to use Focus Rage. Yeah. So my turn, I'm going to take 1 damage for Focus Rage. Up to 10 damage. That built up real quick. And another Superhuman Strength. Let's use one card for Triskelion, just to increase my... It feels fine to put out my upgrades. 2 cards for Superhuman Strength, I get +2 attack. And I think I'm going to thwart with Vision. And that's going to be the end of my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we have? Emergency. Make the call. 0 cost card event. Action. Pay the printed cost of an ally in any player's discard pile. Put that ally into play under your control. Hey. Wait a second. Okay, so I can... Okay. This is 3 cost. I don't... Okay, yeah, I can use someone to block and bring him back. Hawkeye is going to use up a counter. Ultron attacks, block with Hawkeye, and then bring him back next turn. Inspired. 1 cost upgrade condition attached to an ally. Oh, this is the +1 attack +1 thwart. And Hellcat. Ah, this is She-Hulk's unique ally. 3 cost ally, 2 thwart, 1 attack. Patsy Walker. Avenger. Action, return Hellcat to your hand. Wow, that's even more underwhelming than Spider-Woman. I don't see the value in this. I suppose, hypothetically, if she's on the field, I can use her to do something. Next turn, use her to do something again, and then bring her back, and then use her as a resource? Because I'm not gonna... I think that's bad, but whatever. So those are the cards. Crimson Cowl gets a +1. Ultron attacks. I'm going to get a minion. Hawkeye's going to kill the minion. That minion was Nick Fury. I would like to have Nick Fury. Hawkeye's blocking Ultron. Ultron's attacking for 3. Hawkeye's dead. Deal myself a card. Invasive AI. Ultron is hacking wireless networks around the world to create a global crisis. When revealed, each player discards the top 3 cards of their deck. That's not that bad. 1, 2, 3. I know what 2 of those are. What is this? Superhuman Law Division. 1 cost support. Location. Alter ego action. Exhaust Superhuman Law Division and spend a mental resource. Remove 2 threats from a scheme. That's not that bad to lose. And this has a... what's it called? I always forget these. Hazard icon. What is hazard icon? Once again, there is plenty of room on that page to just tell you what it is. For each side scheme you play with the hazard icon, an additional encounter card is dealt during step 3 of the villain phase. Additional cards are... Yep, okay. I should get rid of that. Comes into play with 3 per person. 1, 2, and 3. My turn. I believe I was going to... Should I still do that based off what's on the board? She-Hulk is unexhausted. I can, first off, draw a card with focused rays up to 11 damage. Lead from the front. This is a boost on my allies. Okay. Vision can take that out, and I can still do the make the call to bring back Archer guy. So that seems like a good idea. Lead from the front, discard to give +2 to thwart. That's going to kill Vision to thwart the invasive AI. And I think... Yeah, I'm going to use it, make the call, paying 3 to bring back Hawkeye? Hawkeye, I said with confidence. He comes to play with 4 counters. Let's flip over She-Hulk and recover 5. Back down to 6 damage. And not use... No, I'm going to use Hawkeye to thwart. Oh, no. He still has the counter. 1 damage. Get rid of one of this. Ultron's going to scheme, but Jennifer Walters can prevent one of that scheme. And I get to draw up to 6 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 cost event, Ground Stomp, superpower, hero action, deal 1 damage to each enemy. This is good for clearing stuff out. Legal practice, 0 cost event. This is discard 5 cards. Yeah, I didn't like that. Ooh, another focused rage. Ooh. Haymaker, 1-2 punch, didn't like that. Split personality, 3 cost event. Action, change your form, flip to your identity card, then draw up to your printed hand size. Change my form and... This costs 3. So this is basically a mulligan. Because if it costs 3, so that's 4 cards. So if I was on She-Hulk's side, I could use my 4 cards to go back up to 6 cards. Whereas as Jennifer Walters, I would flip and go up to 4 cards. That's an interesting card. I'd have to actually use it a little bit before I decide whether or not I like it. Let's go. Don't care about this. Can't use this turn because I flipped. Can't use this because I flipped. These 3 for Focused Rage. And I can't use these 2 cards. And I think that's the end of my turn. Do I keep any of these though? I'm thinking I keep Split Personality. Next turn, heal another 5, flip over, use these 2 to draw 2 cards, and then use Split Personality to flip back and get 6 cards. That's what I'm thinking. Alright. So, Jennifer Walters, I object. Whenever threat would be placed on the main scheme, prevent one of that threat. So, during the turn phase... During the first thing where this would normally go on here, I'm preventing that one. And now Ultron is going to scheme... I can't do anything about the scheming, so he's scheming for 1 plus 4. Okay, 1 plus 3, so that's 4. So the Crimson Cowl is now completed. This goes away. And Assault on NORAD. As you pursue Ultron, you receive a distress call from the North American Aerospace Division Defense Command in Colorado. They are besieged by an army of Ultron drones. When revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck engaged with them into play face down, engage with them as a drone minion. Advance to stage 2B. I should probably draw my hand first to do this accurately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I also get a face down card. And I have to shuffle my deck. So I get a card. Hawkeye's gonna shoot it down. That card was Haymaker. Advance to stage 2B. If Ultron gains control of NORAD, he will have access to the United States Ballistic Missile Command. Imagine having access to the United States Ballistic Missile Command these days. Force response. After placing threat on here during step 1 of the villain phase, each player must choose to either place 2 threat here or place the top card of their deck into play face down, engage with them as a drone minion. And this needs 10 to advance. Wait, does this activate if I am Jennifer Walters and I object? This says after placing threat here during step 1 of the villain phase, but if you place 0 threat there, does that still go? I'm not too sure. It doesn't have that little arrow icon, which is like the thing that says like, hey, this is the prerequisites need to be met in order for the next thing to happen. I'm gonna assume that it still gets the threat, or the second effect still activates. Because I don't want to like game it and make it too easy. Either way, these should be unexhausted. I am now... He already schemed. Deal myself a card. Flip these cards over. Advanced Ultron Drone, 1/1 scheme and attack, 4 HP, drone guard, force interrupt. When Advanced Ultron Drone is defeated, the engaged player puts the top card of their deck into play face down when engaged with them as an Ultron Drone. Wait, did I? Yeah, Hawkeye already shot down Haymaker, that's right. I'm gonna use Should I use Hawkeye again? Let me check my hand. Split Personality, Mockingbird, Avengers Mansion. Make the call. I make the call again. Maria Hill. 2 cost ally, 2 thwart, 1 attack, shield, 2 HP. After Maria Hill enters play, each player draws a card. And energy. Okay. Let's just do it. 2 damage to the drone. 1, 2. And second card. Advance. The villain schemes. Alright. Villain scheming for 1 plus 2. So that's 3 to the main scheme. Excellent. My turn now. Let's go with the 2 focused rages. And I get to draw 2 cards. The Power of Leadership and Hellcat. And I take 2 damage. I was kind of hoping for that Gamma Slam, but whatever. Oh, I could probably still get it, actually. I could use the Power of Leadership to pay for Maria Hill. Because when Maria Hill enters play, I get to draw a card. Lead from the front. That boosts all my allies. I could go... I want to do Avengers Mansion. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4 for Avengers Mansion, and I still have enough to pay for Split Personality. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Avengers Mansion. Use Avengers Mansion, draw a card. Inspired. This guy has 2 HP left. Oh, I needed to flip over to do the Focused Rage, but I was going to flip over anyways. Oh, and when She-Hulk flips over, I get to deal 2 damage to an enemy, so this dude's dead. And when he dies, I put the top card of my deck engage with me, and Hawkeye is going to shoot it down. And this was inspired. Alright, so that clears that out. I'm going to use Split Personality, but I want to attack first, I think. I have no more hero actions, right? Yeah, I have no more hero actions. She-Hulk is going to attack Ultron. Because of superhuman strength, whoops. Because of superhuman strength, she gets +2 attack for this, so that's going to be 5 attack, but this gets discarded, and he gets stunned. So 5 damage, he's up to 9 damage out of 17. Now I'm going to pay 3 for Split Personality to flip back to She-Hulk and draw back up to my hand size of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When did I use Avengers Mansion? What did I draw with Avengers Mansion? It doesn't matter. And I have 2 Get Readies and Vision. Vision was... Ooh, Helicarrier. 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 Using these 3 for Helicarrier. And then 1, 2... I don't have enough for Vision. That's fine. I can Get Ready. Let's use Maria Hill to thwart 2 from the main scheme. And I think I'm just gonna discard the rest of my hand. Oh, I'm gonna keep Vision. I'm gonna keep Vision. Draw back up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. I think this is the first time I spent so much time as a alter ego out of the 3 games I've played. So Jennifer Walters prevents this. I'm going to rule that this second effect still activates, so I get a drone. I can either put 2 threats here or get a drone, but I'm going to get a drone, and Hawkeye's going to defeat that drone. And that card was First Aid. And then Ultron is stunned, but he's scheming for 1 plus 1, so that's 2. Get dealt a card. Assault. When revealed alter ego, this card gains Surge. Alright. Android Efficiency. Treachery. When revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck into play, engage with them as a drone. That's not that bad. Unfortunately, Hawkeye is all out. So, ooh, Gamma Slam. I have the Gamma Slam. I have Gamma Slam, I have Nick Fury, I have 1-2 Punch, Ground Stomp, deal 1 damage to each enemy. Okay. I want a Gamma Slam. Oh wait, no. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This bottom card should not be in my... This bottom card should be here. This should be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for vision. Dang it. Oh, no. I think I messed that up a little bit in terms of what cards should be where, but the point is I don't have Gamma Slam. Let's use... Well, these are all unexhausted. Let's Avengers Mansion, draw a card. Superhuman Strength. I don't think Ground Stomp right now is the best. So I'm going to use these 3 and Helicarrier to pay for Nick Fury. Fury comes in, I draw 3 cards. Lead from the front, Tenacity, Superhuman, Law Division. 1, 2, 3, 4 to pay for vision, because I have 4 allies thanks to Triskelion, and then I can use 2 for lead from the front to give all my characters +1 attack and +1 thwart till end of the turn. +1 attack, +1 thwart. I'm gonna use Maria Hill, kill her off, to remove all the threats from the main scheme. Gonna use Hawkeye to defeat the drone. And then Vision and Nick Fury are both gonna attack. No, I don't need to do that. 9 HP out of 7. Oh, 9 out of 17. He has 6 HP left. Or 8 HP left. I'm going to flip over to Jennifer Walters. I'm trying to decide which order to do these things in. 4 plus 3 is 7. Plus 9 is 16. Oh, I do have to do it. I have to use all 3 of them to get to stage 2. That feels bad. Alright, using all 3 of them to get them to stage 2, so Ultron stage 1 is dead. Ultron stage 2. Force interrupt. When Ultron attacks you, place the top card. Is that the exact same thing? Ultron gets +1 attack until the end of this attack for each drone minion engaged with you. Okay, that is different. And his stats are different. He has 1 more scheme. I forgot that I can also focused rage, but do I want to do that? I'm at 8 HP out of 15. Sure. Let's use... what are the cost of the cards in this deck? I'm seeing a lot of 2s, and I won't be able to pay for any of them. I don't think I need to draw. I think I'm relatively happy with how this turn turned out. So I'm gonna... Oh, Nick Fury is gonna block though. Nick Fury's gonna block, yeah, I'm gonna take the 2 damage. 1, 2. So I'm back up to 10 damage. Draw 2 cards, 1-2 punch, and make the call. Wow, I should have drew before I attacked with She-Hulk, but that's fine. That's fine. What am I gonna do with this though? I think I'm going to discard 1-2 punch, and I'm going to keep make the call to bring back Hawkeye again. So draw back up to 5, 1, or draw back up to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I still have a card left, but they're going to get the drone anyways, because when he attacks, the drone's going to happen, then I'm going to shuffle my deck, and I'm going to get +1 card, and yep, that was bad. Unfortunate card timing. Alright. +1 on Assault on NORAD, Ultron. Oh, Assault on NORAD activates. I'm just gonna give it a 2 threat. Because now Ultron is... Yeah, I'm gonna save her for when Hawkeye is back. When Hawkeye comes back, then I'll start using the drone thing instead of putting threat on there. Ultron attacks. I get a card. My deck shuffles. I get a face down card. And he's attacking for 3. I'm blocking with Nick Fury. Nick Fury's getting hit for 6. Nick Fury is definitely dead, but that happens after I shuffled. So he doesn't get to go back into my deck. And I get dealt a face-down card. Alright, first face-down card. Upgraded drones. Attached to the Ultron drone's environment. Each face-down drone minion gets +1 attack and +1 hit points. Hero action, spend 3 resources, discard. Well, that's annoying. Alright. Second card, Rage of Ultron. When revealed, alter ego Ultron schemes. Discard the top card of your deck for each threat placed this way, or hero. Ultron attacks you. Discard the top card of your deck for each damage discard this way. Yikes. Alright, Ultron attacks you. He's attacking for... Alright, my plan was to have Hawkeye die anyway, so I think Hawkeye's gonna block this. And that's coming in for 3 damage. So Hawkeye's dead. And because he dealt 3 damage, I have to discard the top 3 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm fine with those. And... I suppose a drone would have attacked me as well. Yeah, because that comes out during the attack phase, so he still would attack, I think. So I'm going to take 1 damage from the drone. Drone would have attacked before this upgraded drones got revealed. So yeah, he only had 1 attack. Now it's my turn. Let's do 2 focused rages. Take 2 more damage. 1, 2. Down to 2 HP. I get Haymaker and Lead from the front. Don't care too much about those. Let's get that Avengers Mansion. Superhuman Law Division. Exhaust Superhuman Law Division. Spend a mental resource. Remove 2 threats from a scheme. Meh. Alright, make the call. I'm going to use Legal Practice, and Lead from the front, because I'm definitely not going to do that this turn. For make the call, bring back Hawkeye. Alright, Exhaust Helicarrier. I'm going to, for the 1-2 punch, She-Hulk's going to attack the drone minion. That was Ground Stomp, and then She-Hulk is unexhausted from the 1-2 punch. I don't think this is an appropriately named card, 1-2 punch. This says after you make a basic attack, using your attack, ready She-Hulk. But, like, you don't have to punch again. 1-2 punch suggests that you're doing 2 punches, but you don't have to attack again, and I'm not going to attack again. So, now, I am going to flip over to Alter Ego, pay 1 for the Superhuman Law Division, and exhaust to heal. Back down to 8 damage, and Ultron should actually be at 0 damage. And I think that is it. Yeah, unexhaust everything. Draw up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scheme activates. Jennifer Walters stops that. I'm going to get a drone. Hawkeye's going to shoot down the drone, because it still only has +1 hit points. Yeah, so it's a 2 damage to a 2 health. The drone was Mockingbird. Ultron schemes. Ultron schemes for 4. Wait, no, 3 + 2, 5. That was a big scheme. Okay. And then I get dealt a face down. Does he get a drone when he schemes? When Ultron attacks you, place the top card face down. Okay, he doesn't get a drone when he schemes. I get a card, advance, the villain oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay. 2 scheme +2. I think that's going to automatically advance it. It only needs 10, it's at 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's going to automatically advance this. Alright, what's the scheming for though? Boost. Choose to either spend a mental resource or put the top card of your deck face down. Engage a few as a drone minion. I think I'm just gonna... That's fine. Drone minion. Hawkeye kills the drone. It was a get ready. So 2 advances the advance on NORAD. That was not good. Countdown to Oblivion. Ultron has seized control of NORAD. It's only a matter of time before he overcomes the command safeguards and launches the nuclear arsenal. When revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down, engage with them as a drone minion. Hawkeye shoot it down. That was an energy. Flip over to stage 3B. Countdown to Oblivion needs 5 per player. Main scheme. It's up to you to save the world from nuclear Armageddon. Threat cannot be removed from this scheme. If this stage is completed, players lose the game. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So basically, no more being an alter ego form for me. Because that can make me lose the game. And I cannot... Okay. Okay. I'm fairly certain he schemed because of the advance. So that's the end of Ultron's turn. And it is now my turn. And now I get to, yep, okay. How much HP does he have? Just out of curiosity. 22 HP. 22 HP. What do? I have Gamma Slam. I do have Gamma Slam. I have Gamma Slam. What can I do with Gamma Slam? Okay. Let's not recover and flip over to She-Hulk. Let's Avengers Mansion, draw a card. Tenacity, don't care. Let's take 2 more damage, so I'm up to 10 damage. For Focused Rages, 1, 2, Split Personality, and First Aid. Alright. I think this is the biggest hand I've ever gotten. 4, wait no. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in my hand. Sheesh. I have Get Ready, I have Inspired. I don't have the thing that boosts all my allies. For sure I'm gonna Gamma Slam. Is there any way for me to take more damage before I do? Oh! When I flip to this form, I get to deal 2 damage. 2 damage to Ultron. Superhuman Law Division's not going to do anything for me. None of this stuff is going to do anything for me. Yeah, none of this stuff is going to... I can't use Split Personality because I'm going to be an alter ego and he could scheme and win. So this is a dead card. First Aid, don't want to use it. Tenacity, not going to use it. Am I going to use it? It takes 3 cards to put it out, and then I have to spend a 4th card to ready my... No, not going to use that. I am going to use Gamma Slam. Might use Get Ready. Might use 1-2 Punch. Let's start with the Power of Leadership. For Maria Hill, get a 3rd ally out to draw a card. And that card was Strength. Let's Strength... Tenacity, First Aid, to Gamma Slam. Gamma Slam deals X damage to an enemy, maximum of 15, where X is the amount of damage I've sustained. I've sustained 10 damage, so he's taking 10 damage. He's up to 12 damage out of 22. I just gotta deal 10 more damage. Exhaust Helicarrier for the 1-2 punch. So She-Hulk is going to attack twice for 6 more damage. Up to 18. Wait, can I win? 18 out of 22, I'd need 4 more damage. Wait, no, I just win. Yeah, I just win. All 3 of these guys attack and I win. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he is dead. Yeah, okay. What is Ultron Stage 3? 4 scheme... Wait, no, 4 attack, 2 scheme. His thing's different. Each Ultron drone gets +1 attack and +1 hit points. Ultron cannot take damage while a drone minion is in play. When revealed, search the encounter deck and reveal and discard pile for the Ultron's Imperative side scheme and reveal it. Shuffle the encounter deck. What is that? Ultron's Imperative. When revealed, the first player puts the top 2 cards of your deck into play face down, engage with them as a drone minion. Okay. Well, I guess thoughts on this game. this specific match against Ultron, I mean, not Marvel Champions as a whole. I think that Hawkeye is very clearly supposed to be used against Ultron. Just generally speaking, that seems like a very clear thing you're supposed to do. I did not know Hawkeye was in this deck. The only reason I chose leadership as my next one was because I didn't want to do protection. Protection sounds kind of boring, just being like, hey, I'm defending. Yay. So I went with leadership next. And it worked out pretty well. I think that Ultron as a villain is, again, objectively better than Rhino. Do I think he's better than Claw? I think that Claw is like a more interesting basic fight, whereas Ultron very clearly has the gimmick of having the drones, and therefore if you don't go in ready with the ability to deal with the drones, like your experience with Ultron is gonna be dramatically different based off whether or not you come in with the ability to deal with the drones or not. So it's more gimmicky in that sense, but that's good because there's variety in how the bosses play. So I like that. As for She-Hulk, I think that She-Hulk was a lot of fun. When I saw that her hand size was only 4, I was worried. But as soon as you get your Focus Rage out, she has a hand size of 6 essentially every turn, which is good. I don't like that her Alter Ego ability is only really present when you're in Alter Ego during the enemy's phase. But that's fine. I think She-Hulk is a relatively strong hero. I think that Captain Marvel is stronger, just based off what I've seen. But your ability to use Gamma Slam is kind of just what... if it wasn't for Gamma Slam, this game would have gone on for a couple more turns, and I might have lost. As for the leadership cards in general, I think that Triskelion didn't do that much. It's still a card that I would use if I'm playing leadership. And I'm not too... I think the game needs more allies. Well, okay, the game has a lot of allies. I think I need more allies in order to see what I can really do with having a bunch of them, because right now they're just sort of a random mishmash of allies that don't really go together. So, I think that in a deck that actually has allies that goes together, Triskelion would be a lot better. And yeah, I don't have too much more to say about it. I'll probably get my thoughts together before the next video, but until then, I will see you next time when I use protection using the Black Panther precon, I believe, because I think that's the one that comes with protection in the Learn to Play. Yeah, Black Panther is the one that wants protection. Who am I going to be fighting against? I'm still debating. I might go expert mode Rhino just to see how much more interesting he can be. So, see you then.